we go. The Cyclones are taking on Nepean. First game against that team for the Playdowns. Puck drop. We got Farah at center. She's got Jim on her left, Patty on her right. We got Callie on D with Charlie, and we got Olive in net. Puck is dropped. Cyclones have it. To Callie. She passes over to Charlie. Charlie gets it up to Gemma. Gemma gets it into the Nepean end. Chasing it. Farah on it. Into the boards. Number 12 Nepean brings it out. Callie keeps it in. Just squeaks over the line. Cyclones get it back in. And it's out again. Callie sends it the other way. That's almost a too many men there for the girls. Puck's around behind the Nepean net. Nepean coming out with it, can't make it. Gemma and Farah prevent that. They keep it in. Farah's back behind the net with the puck. She tries to send it out front. On top of the net. In front of the net. Goalie makes a save. Evie puts it behind the net. The puck is not going to come out. Izzy stops it from getting out. Sends it back behind the net. Evie on the forecheck. Trying to keep it in. Puck's over the line though. Here comes Nepean. Nice job there by Zanny. Break that rush up. Shea gets a shot on net. Goalie makes a save. Nepean with it behind the net now. Send it around the boards. Dakota there. She's dropped. Izzy loses it in her skates. Puck's out of the end. Shea sends it back in. It's blocked. Sends it in again. Now it's out and down the ice. Evie's on it. Evie with the puck. She's got Nepean girls attacking her. Nepean keeps it in. Now Macy with it. Macy gets it up for Molly. She can't clear it. Nepean keeps it in. Nepean's going to try and get a shot away here. Can't. Back to the point. Nepean's shot blocked. Shea with it now. She clears it out. Down the ice for Madeline. Madeline chasing. She's going to get to it fast. That's not fast enough. Icing. Madeline to take the draw. She's got Macy and Molly with her. Back on D, we got Sydney and Smitty. There's a shot. Olive with a nice save. It's back behind the net. Sydney. Puck goes out front. Smitty breaks up that pass though. Molly gets it out down the ice. Macy chasing. Macy on the forecheck. Puck's brought out. Now Madeline's going to try and bring it in. That's offside though. And she's thrown to the ice. A little bit of extracurricular activity there. She's okay. She's a little bit roughed up there. Farah throws it out front. Addie loses it. Nepean gets it out. Gemma is thrown to the ground, to the ice. Pucks to the other side. Addie had it, lost it. Now Cyclones have it again. Farah back to Addie. Addie sends it in. And it's back to Sydney. Sydney goes around a couple players. Can't get around the rest of them though. Nepean with it. They lose it to Farah. Farah throws it up to Addie. Back to Farah. And now Nepean has it. Nepean brings it in. It's up into the boards. Gemma into the corner with Sydney and Farah trying to clear. Farah brings it out. She's got Zanny with her. She gets it in. And Nepean get it out. Cyclones send it back in. Nepean with it now, behind the net. They send it up and out. Charlie with it, dumps it back in. Dakota can't get to her. Callie with it now. She passes it up for Evie. Evie throws it down the ice. Nepean with it in their own end. Dakota, poor checking. Evie with it now. She dumps it in. Macy chasing. Good job, Macy. Molly keeps it in. Molly puts it towards the net. Nothing going there, though. Nepean can't get it out. Now Macy or Molly gets a shot towards the net. Goalie has it pinched there. Puck's free. Macy sends it to the line where Charlie is. Charlie back to Molly. Maddie behind the net. Gets it away from her to Molly. She sends it up front. Pass blocked. Good job, Macy. Macy keeps it in. Molly throws it behind the net. Madeline chasing it. Madeline sends it out front to Molly. Loses it. Nepean with it now, behind the net. They're going to try and clear. They can't. Izzy keeps it in to Molly. Nepean finally clears. Callie sends it into the timekeeper's box. One of the big ones. Gemma with it. She has it taken away from her. It's in the boards. Farah tries to get it. Now Shea with it. Shea's got a little bit of room. She brings it in. Shea with it still. She's going to get a shot on net. Goalie throws it to the corner. Addie takes out her opponent. And it's back for Izzy. Izzy keeps it in. Farah throws it towards the net. Nepean tries to clear, can't. Shea's there to keep it in. She passes it over to Addie, loses it to the around behind the net. Nepean with it. Farah in there. Tries to clear to Shea, gets a shot wide of the net. Nepean tries to clear, can't. Shea with it again. Gets it over to the side for Addie. Addie throws it behind the net. Cyclones changing. Farah loses it. Puck's going to get out now. Here comes number 12, the big one. Zanny can't get it past her. Farah gets it past her. Pressure line coming for both teams now. Zanny sends it in deep. Nepean gets it out. Big girl number 12 here with it. Sends it in. Sydney dancing a bit with it. She can't get it over. She's gonna take it around behind her own net. Try again to get it out. She can't get it out. Nepean keeps it in. Now Smitty's gonna try. She can't get it out. No one can get past number 12. She's pretty big. Now Smitty's in there. Zanny comes out with it. Zanny goes behind her net. Passes up for Evie. Evie loses it. Nepean keeps it in. Throws it back behind the net again. Sydney gets to it. Gets it up to Evie. Nepean gets a shot at the net. Olive makes a nice save. Sydney clears it down the ice. Evie chasing. Pressuring. Nepean fans on it. Evie keeps it in. Good hustle, Evie. Puck's past to Evie from Macy. He gets a shot. Evie with a nice shot on net. Goalie makes a save. Macy gives it to Molly. He throws it back behind the net. Evie changing. Madeline coming on. Now Nepean is going to try and clear. They do. It goes right down the ice. That's an icing. Molly takes out the ref. Macy with it. She throws it behind the net. Molly chasing. Molly gets to it, but Nepean comes out with it. Nepean passes it up and out. Cyclones get onside. Madeline can't bring him in. Nepean comes out with it now. Now Nepean, one-on-one. They get a shot, wide of the net. There comes Macy with it. She tries to clear, can't. Molly can't clear. She has it taken away. Callie, she's going to try and go the other way to clear it. She gets it up for Molly. It's intercepted. Madeline, nice pass over to Macy. She loses it behind her. And Nepean gets it back in. Back to Callie. Callie hits the ref. Nepean gets it out front. Charlie ties up her person though. Molly tries to clear it. She does. Nepean sends it back in. Callie on it now. She's going to launch it around the boards. Can't. Has it taken from her. Nobody helping her out. And here's Addie. Addie comes out of nowhere. Gets it out of there. Nepean takes it though. Now Nepean with it. They can't clear. Farrah's there to block that pass. She gets a shot off the player. Addie gets a shot, goes wide. Gemma. Yes. Beat by the buzzer. Gemma out. Shay, Izzy on D. Farrah wins it. Shay gets it up to Farrah. Farrah dumps it in. Right on net. Goalie covers up. Farrah take the draw again. She wins it over to Gemma. She loses it, but Shay's there. She tries to get a shot. It's blocked. And it's back to the point for Gemma. She gets it on that. Whoa! Farrah blocked it and sent it wide. Goalie makes a save. Farrah behind the net. Tries to get it out front. Can't. Puck's out front. It's blocked. Addie with it. Sends it out front. Off the side of the net. Farrah behind the net. Sends it over for Addie. Addie loses it to the Nepean player who's going to get it out. Nepean on the attack. Gemma does some nice back checking and breaks that one up. Cyclones get it out. Here comes Farrah. Farrah's cut off. She gets it in. She's forechecking. That little girl's speedy though. She sends it around the boards. Zany keeps it in. Loses it to Nepean though. Nepean on the attack. Nepean brings it in. They're going to get a shot. It's blocked. Puck's around the boards. There's Sydney with it. She tries to get it up for Dakota. Can't. Nepean keeps it in. Throws it towards the net. It's back behind the net. Nepean tries to get it up front. Can't. It's on the side. Cyclones player tripped right in front of the ref. No call. Puck's sitting there. Puck's out front. Dakota's there to get it though and clears it down the ice. Go Zany, go! Go Zany! Oh. And they're going to call that tripping. Zany's going to go off. Cyclones have a penalty kill here. Madeline takes the draw. Callie gets it. Can't clear it all. Yep, there it goes. Charlie got it out on the ice. Nepean regrouping. Madeline can't get it from her. Nepean brings it in. Nepean gets it to the front. They can't get a shot away. Macy has her person tied up there. Oh, Nepean gets a shot. Olive makes a nice save. They get another shot. Goes wide of the net. Olive covers up. Things are getting wild. Sarah, Molly, Izzy, and Shay are out to kill this penalty. Minute and 30 left in it. Nepean wins it. Shot wide of the net. Nepean with it now. Tries to get it out front. Can't. Shay breaks that pass up. Nepean with it again. Shot blocked again. Nepean, another shot. Olive sends that to the corner. Molly clears it. There we go. A minute left in the penalty. There we go, Izzy, get that. Send it down. Farrah with it. She gets it into the Nepean end. Puck's around the side. Molly's on the other side now. Killing time here. There we go. Shay gets a shot towards the net. Nepean recovers it. Farrah breaks up that pass. Farrah gets it in again. And again it's the other way. Sydney with it. She loses it. Shay with it now. She can't clear it. Now Nepean has it. Nepean is going to get a shot here. They get a shot. Oh, Olive makes a nice save. Puck bounces around a little bit, but Olive makes the save. Woo! Oh, here we go. Breakaway for Addie Simpson. She is hooked. That's the penalty. Hey! Are you kidding me? Boo! That is the most egregious call I've ever seen. No non-call. Smitty chasing it, that's icing.
Where was the penalty shot?
I still cannot believe what just happened there with that ref not making that call. Lost for words here. Give me a second. Sydney can't keep it in. Now Zanny's going to try and keep it in. Can't. Puck's out in the neutral zone. Sydney has her stick held. Now she's got the puck. Can't get it past. Evie's sitting there waiting. Gets it. Can't get it in though. She's tied up. Nepean comes out with it. Here's Smitty. Smitty's going to bring it in. That's going to be offside. Ref doesn't see it though because he's blind, that's for sure. Zanny chasing the puck down. She's got a player on her though, she's got to be careful. She's got two on her. Passes it off the boards, gets it down the ice. Ref's got his hand up for icing, doesn't make it though. Cyclones keep it in. Evie with it. She loses it, goes over the line. Come on Evie. She sends it back in. Nepean sends it the other way. Charlie with it. Over the other side for Callie. Callie up to Macy. Macy dumps it in. Molly chasing it. Molly and Macy in the boards. Maddie's in there now helping. Nepean comes out with it though. Nepean gets it out to Callie. She sends it back the other way. Nepean sends it back to Callie. And it's back in. Nepean can't clear it. There's Molly with it. She can't get a shot. She's taken out. Nepean throws it down the ice. That's icing. Unbelievable the officiating here. This one here needs some glasses. Sarah taking the draw. Passes to, she wins it, gets it to Gemma. Gemma's shot blocked. Nepean with it back behind the net. Addie in there pressuring. Nepean can't clear. Cyclones keeping it in. Gemma back behind the net pressuring. Nepean with it. Oh, there was a nice shot by Farah. Goalie made a nice save though. Nepean's going to clear it here. They get it out. Izzy's there though to stop that rush. Now here comes Nepean again though. They send it out front to the middle. Cyclones intercept that one. Player dumped in front of the ref. She didn't see that one again either. Now Gemma chasing it. She's faster than that player. She gets to it first. Gemma back behind the net. She's tripped, trying to get it to her. They're going to call a penalty finally. Yoda's that one. Ref. Zanny to take the draw. She's got Evie and Dakota with her. Smitty and Sydney on D. Cyclones on a power play. Nepean wins it. Brings it out. Nepean throws it into the corner. Smitty up for Evie. Evie can't get it out. Nepean throws it towards the net where Sydney is. Sydney's going to bring it out here. She passes it up for Dakota. Dakota can't quite bring it in. She's got 2 players on her. Sydney comes in to help out. The puck's loose for Smitty. Smitty over for Zanny. Zanny brings it in. She passes to Evie. Evie can't get it past the Nepean player. Sydney keeps it in. She's got no lane for a shot here. Nepean covering. Sydney can't get it out front. Sydney. She gets helped by Evie. Nepean, no, comes out with it. Here comes Nepean. Zanny takes the puck from her. Now Smitty with it. Smitty loses it. Puck's loose behind the net. Around the boards for Sydney. 45 seconds left in the power play for Cyclones. Here comes Sydney with it. She brings it in. Onside. Macy shoots it towards the net. Puck goes wide. Deflected wide. And Nepean clears. Callie is on it. She's got a player on her. She's got to be careful. Nice move, Callie. She tries to clear. Can't. 18 seconds left in the power play. Callie with it again. Tries to clear again. Goes up for Madeline. She can't get it out. Nepean. Has a shot that goes wide. Sydney has it. Throws it around the boards for Maddie. Maddie loses it to Callie. Back to Maddie. Maddie passes it to Molly. Molly turns, tries to get it out. She's tied up. Finally gets it out. Now Maddie. She can't pass. There we go. Callie gets it over to Macy. Macy loses it though. 25 seconds left in the second period. Callie with it behind the net. Nepean comes out with it though. Sends it towards the front of the net. Madeline can't clear it. Nepean gets a shot. It's blocked. Sydney clears it. That's down the ice. 8 seconds left. And that'll do it for the second period. Addie, Gemma, take the draw. Charlie on D. Farrah wins it cleanly, back to Charlie. Charlie can't get a pass to Nepean player, Nepean with it now. Nepean dump it in, goes back to Charlie. She throws it over to the other side for Addie. Addie loses it. Now Farrah with it. Farrah loses it, now Nepean with it again. Nepean's going to go on the attack again. They bring it in on side. Farrah's there to break that up. Nice job, Farrah. Gemma loses it. Back to Gemma again. She's got 3 players on her though. Nepean dumps it in. Charlie behind the net. She passes it up to Addie. Addie can't clear it. Nepean keeps it in, gets a shot towards the net, deflected to the side. Addie or Callie with it. Gets it over to Gemma. Nepean keeps it in, sends it out front. Addie got to that pass though. Callie over to Gemma. Gemma can't clear. There we go. It's cleared. Addie on it. Addie loses it and dumps it in. There we go. Go off for a line change, girls. Gemma keeping the pressure on there. Puck's in behind the net. It's out front to Dakota. To the side, and it's out. Charlie. To Gemma. Gemma clears. Nepean back in. Now Shea with it. She gets it out, and it's back in. Charlie's going to skate with it. And she throws it down the middle of the ice. Oh, Zanny was almost off to the races there. Here's Nepean with it. Dakota intercepts, sends it in. Nepean behind her net. They pass it up, and it's out. Nepean to the middle, and it's out. Izzy on it. Izzy skating around behind her net. She's got time here. Izzy bringing it up. Izzy brings it all the way in. Izzy with it in the corner. No help though. Evie tries to get it in front. Ref's calling something.
You gotta be, kid.
What are you calling, ref? I don't know what the ref's calling. Calling a penalty on Evie for whatever. Nepean with it. They get a shot over the net. Macy with it now. She can't clear. Nepean keeps it in, gets it to the front of the net. Sydney's there though. Sydney clears. Nope, it's tucked in. And that one goes down the ice. Molly in there forechecking. Gets it off her stick. Nepean with it. They throw it around the other side. And the puck's down the ice. Is that enough for icing? Ref saying no, they're calling it off for some reason. Sydney with it, hits the player, trying to clear. Molly can't clear, Nepean keeps it in. They send it down towards the front of the net. Smitty tries to clear, can't. Nepean gets a shot wide of the net. Sydney behind the net. She can't clear, Nepean keeps it in. There we go, Macy gets it out. Molly with it, down the ice. 50 seconds left in the penalty. Madeline in there forechecking. And Farah. Farah takes her player out. Now Madeline's going to get it. Get in there, Madeline. Madeline overskates it. Farah with it. She loses it. Nepean on it. Nepean gets it into the Cyclone end. Farah, Callie, battling. Callie comes away with it. She's going to try and pass it up to Farah. She does. She gets to Farah. Farah gets it out. Now Nepean with it. They dump it in. Charlie's there. Charlie with it. Goes behind her net. She's got a player on her though. She's elbowed in the face. Ref not seeing anything. And Madeline clears it. Ref's calling something. Offside. At least they got offside right. That's about it. Penalty's over. Cyclones full strength. Try to take the draw. Farah wins it. Goes to Nepean though. Cyclones with it. Izzy. She gets it up for Addie. Addie gets it up for Farah. Clears it. And it's back inside. Izzy again. She's got a little bit of time. She tries to pass to Farah. Misses the mark. It's in the Nepean end. Nepean with it. Nepean tries to clear, can't. Shea's there. And Farah gets it towards the net. Oh, he makes a save. And Nepean with it on the other side. They can't clear it. Shea does a nice job keeping it in. She's going to try and get a shot. She does. Goalie covers it up for a face-off. Zanny to take the draw. She wins it back to Dakota, but Nepean intercepts. Smitty keeps it in. Evie chasing it in the corner. Nepean gets there first though. They can't clear. Zanny's there. Now they get it. Nepean gets it out. Can't get it past Sid, no. Back to Sid again. To Evie. Loses it to Nepean. Brings it in. Nepean throws it to the corner where Zanny is. Zanny's upended. No call on the play. Nepean comes out with it. Smitty fighting in there in the corner and behind the net. Zanny. He can't clear. Nepean gets it. Nice pick. Dakota picks it off. Tries to get it up to Evie. Can't. Nepean player gets it and she's fast. She sends it over to the middle. Can't get it to the right player though. And the Cyclones get it out. Macy on it. Nepean with it now. Evie tries to send it up. Can't. Nepean brings it in. Smitty on it. Smitty, she's pressured. Now Sydney, she tries to clear. She does. She gets it up from Maddie. Maddie has it taken from her though. Now Molly's on it. Molly gets it in, sends it back behind the net. Madeline there behind the net. And Macy, they get it. They send it out to the other side. Nobody's there though. Nepean clears it. Nepean on the attack. Back checking is Molly. Molly gets it from her. Good job, Molly. Macy blocks that shot to Molly. Madeline gets a little bit on that one. Now Macy. Macy's got a couple players on her. Madeline comes in to help. Now Charlie. She does a nice pass over to Molly. Molly gets it down the ice. Chasing after it. She's got two players on her though. Get in there, Madeline. Help her. Cyclones can't keep it in. It's down the ice. Got no score, 2 minutes left in the game. Charlie there, behind the net. Charlie passes it up for Addie. Addie loses it, Nepean with it. Now Nepean throws it towards the net. Callie blocks that. Around the other side for Gemma. Gemma clears it down the ice. Farah chasing. Nepean can't get the pass through. Now they get it down the ice. It's the other way. Shea. She passes it up for Gemma. Goes past Gemma. It's in the middle. Shea with it again. She gets it out. Can't get it past the player. Now Farah with it. Farah dumps it in. Minute and 10 seconds left in the period. End the game. Shea throws it towards the net. Nepean players there though. Oh, there we go. Farah tries to get a shot towards the net. Gemma can't get a shot away. Now Nepean's going to come out with it. They got some speed. They lose it though. Gemma sends it back in. Puck sitting there. Izzy with it. She fans on it. Gets it over to Gemma though in the second attempt. Gemma dumps it in. They go off for a change. 40 seconds left. Sydney comes on. Gemma with it. Sends it out front. Farah back to Sydney. Sydney shoots. Shoots! Oh, nice. Gemma almost scored there. Goalie made a nice save though. Nepean gets it out down the ice. 16 seconds left. Nice job there, Sydney. And Zanny. 10 seconds left. He in, gets it towards the net. Olive makes a nice save, puck's loose. Shea sends it to the corner, and that's going to be the end of the game. We got one more shot. That was a close one. Another tie for the Cyclones. Nothing.